It's 2026 and AI content is everywhere on the internet. Students use AI to submit essays, creators use AI to write articles, and publishers use it for their prints. But with AI content, another technology that's become so popular now is AI detectors. AI detectors are tools that can tell you if a particular content was human written or generated using an LLM. But there's also a technology to bypass these AI detectors, and that is called AI humanizers. AI humanizers are basically tools that will take your text and make it unrecognizable to an AI detector. Without changing the meaning, they are going to reword your text so that when you run it through an AI detector, it does not get flagged as 100% AI. And we cannot talk about AI humanizers without talking about Walter Wright's AI. Walter Wright's AI is one of the most powerful AI humanizers out there. But there are a lot of questions I get in my comments from students who ask me if Walter Wright's AI is actually legit. Can Walter Wright's AI bypass an AI detector? So for this video, I decided to do something special. I'm going to test Walter Wright's AI against 3 of the most powerful AI detectors out there in the market today: Quillbot, Originality AI, and Copyleaks AI. By the end of this video, you'll be able to see if Walter Wright's AI can bypass these 3 powerful AI detectors, and also get to understand how an AI detector works and why an AI humanizer is so important for students and publishers all over the world. Are you ready? Let's get started. Welcome to this review of Walter Wright's AI, where we test if it's legit. For this test, I'm going to test the writing quality of Walter Wright's AI, then the AI detection, like I mentioned, against 3 powerful AI detectors, the ease of use, the pricing, and the overall value. Let's talk about all of them one by one. So for this test, I went to ChatGPT and I asked it to write me a 300-word essay on yoga. Just a simple prompt, nothing fancy, and this is what ChatGPT came up with. Just to make sure, I had to run it through Quillbot to test the results we got. So I pasted this text on Quillbot and I asked it to detect AI. The results I got were 100% of this text is likely AI. So if you're a student who is trying to submit your essays to a professor and you're using an AI detector, then definitely just writing using ChatGPT is not going to work. But what if we run it through Walter Wright's AI? So I went over to Walter Wright's AI. This is how the home page of Walter Wright's AI looks like. You can head over to the link in the description of this video to try this tool out for yourself. I pasted the text I got from ChatGPT on Walter Wright's AI. Now you can see there are 3 modes: simple, standard, and enhanced. I picked the enhanced mode, and then there are the options of readability like university, high school, doctorate, journalist, or marketing. I picked the university level, and the purpose I picked as general, although there are other purposes you can pick depending on what you're writing for. For example, email, legal, story, letter, etc. I pasted this text and then I clicked on humanize and scan, and this is the result I got from Walter Wright's AI. So I copied this text and then I went over to Quillbot once again. This is the first round of humanization. I pasted this text here and then I got the result that 19% of this text is likely AI, meaning 81% chance of being human written. So from 0% human to 19% human, Walter Wright's AI has definitely been able to humanize this text and bypass Quillbot's AI detector. But Quillbot is not the only AI detector out there on the market. There are multiple other AI detectors. One of the most popular ones is also called Originality AI. I went over to Originality AI and pasted the humanized text here, but we got the result that it is 100% AI. So the first round of humanization on Walter Wright's failed on Originality AI. But what about Copyleaks? Copyleaks is another very powerful AI detector, and after the first round of humanization, Walter Wright's AI failed to bypass Copyleaks because we got the result as 100% AI and 0% probability of being human. So when we come to our test results, after the first round of humanization, on Quillbot we got the result as 81% human. On Originality AI and Copyleaks both, we got the result as 0% AI. But you do not have to stop at the first round of humanization. you can humanize one more time to add an extra layer of security. And that is exactly what I did. So I went over to Walter Wright's AI, I copied this humanized text here, and then I pasted this text here and clicked on humanize. So basically we are humanizing the text that has already been humanized. This is the second layer of humanization we are adding to this text. But what are the results on AI detectors after 2 rounds of humanization? Let's test it out. This is on Quillbot. After second round of humanization, I pasted the text here, and this time I got the result that only 4% likelihood that this text is AI, meaning there's a 96% probability that this text is human written. Then we headed over to Copyleaks. I pasted the second round of humanized text, and this time I got the result as 0% AI, meaning the entire words of this text are supposed to be written by a human. That is what Copyleaks has found out. This is incredible. Let's also check the results on Originality AI. On Originality AI, after 2 rounds of humanization, and we got the result with a 99% confidence that this text is original or human written. So now you have seen how powerful Walter Wright's AI is when it comes to bypassing AI detectors. These are my test results after 2 rounds of humanization. I got the result on Quillbot that the text is 96% human. On Originality AI, it came up as 99% human, and on Copyleaks, it came up as 100% human. Meaning, Walter Wright's AI is definitely a super powerful AI humanizer out there in the market. The pros of this are the workflow is super fast. You just have to paste your text, click on humanize, and you are done in just a few seconds. The writing sounds natural. The tool is easy to use, and there are multiple editing options you can use on the tool, making the workflow super easy and intuitive. Now let's talk a little bit about pricing for Walter Wright's AI. There are 3 plans for individuals. The starter plan starts at just $8 per month billed annually, where you can get 750 words per request and you get 100% plagiarism free content. You also get to use the built-in AI detector, which is super cool. The Pro plan starts at $13 per month billed annually. You can humanize 70,000 words per month and you get 1,500 words per request. The Elite plan comes at $26 per month and you get 200,000 words per month and you can use 2,000 words per request. It's insane how cheap and how effective the plans of Walter Wright's AI are. If you want the Teams option, you get 500,000 words per month at just $99 per month billed annually. So you can head over to the link in the description of this video to test out Walter Wright's AI for yourself. And who is Walter Wright's AI for? It's for anyone who needs to pass off AI writing as their own, or anyone who needs an extra layer of security over their writing to make sure that their content does not flag AI detectors. It's good for students, it's good for writers, marketers, bloggers. So here is my final verdict on Walter Wright's AI. When it comes to writing quality, 5-star. When it comes to AI detection, I have given 4 stars because 1 round of humanization might not be enough for some AI detectors. So you need to do at least 2 rounds of humanization. When it comes to ease of use, a full solid 5 stars because it's super easy to use and super intuitive. There are multiple features on Walter Wright's AI like an AI detector as well as an AI humanizer. For that, I give it 4 stars. And the value for money is also 4 stars because this tool has everything you would need as a writer, a publisher, or a student. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you learned something new, please don't forget to share it with your friends so they might learn something as well. Please do subscribe to my channel because I come up with new content pretty much every week. I'll see you again super soon with another new video. Until then, stay awesome and keep hustling. Cheers!